Hey everyone, it's me, Lewis Spearing here, a guest reviewer for the Geekanoids YouTube channel. Now today I'm reviewing this, the Blitz iPhone 4S SGP case. Now this case is also available for the iPhone 4 CDMA version of the phone, so you need to make sure you have one of these before you pick up the phone. So, first impressions of the phone before I get it out of the packaging. Well, it looks really nice. This is a solid bit of aluminium, this back plate here, so it provides really good protection for your iPhone 4. Or iPhone 4S. So let's get this case out. Now what I really like about this case is it comes with some added bonuses, if you will. It comes with this, some mini lens hoods which will go over your flash and protect the flash. So that, you know, it's quite nice, a little protector for your flash. But also it comes with this, a cleaning cloth and front and back screen protectors for your iPhone. So as well as protecting the case, it also wants to, you know, try and make sure that everything looks the same after you've, you know, used the case. So that's a really nice bonus. Anyway, moving on to the actual case itself. As I said earlier, this is a solid bit of aluminium, and as you can see, it looks absolutely beautiful. You can get this in some different colours, but this red one really stands out and is really vibrant, and I think it simply looks beautiful. The outer rim, however, of the case is plastic, and I'll talk about that later, and whether, you know, I think this is a good idea. But either way, it looks pretty nice. I don't understand why it's gold here and silver down here, and some of my friends have said it looked a little bit tacky. So it's up to your personal preference what you think about that. So anyway, these cutouts on the case I really like. This case, unlike some Apple iPhone cases out there, really, you know, don't shun the fact that this is an Apple product. This is an iPhone. Some cases just hide the Apple logo, and you wouldn't know. But with this, it makes sure the people around you know you're using an iPhone. So it's really nice, and the cutout is simply fantastic. This is diamond cutting right here, so the cutout is really precise, really nice finish on it. Up here, the camera. During my testing, I've noticed that there's no bits of the case, no damage in the flash, so it's really good. So you can use the camera like normal and have no problems. As well, for the cutouts of the buttons and ports, you've got a really nice big cutout for the lock button there. So if you're wearing gloves or anything, you can get the your iPhone locked. And for the side here, you've got really nice big cutout for the mute button and also your volume button, so hopefully this will cater for people, you know, if you've got bigger hands or you're wearing gloves or something like that. However, the headphone port is quite small, so you might just be limited to the iPhone headphones that come standard with your case. You need to make sure you do a bit of research if you've got, you know, special headphones with a big plug there. So, how is it putting it on? Well, this case is a bit of a nuisance getting it on. I'll try and see if I can get it off. You know, when a case is hard to put on, that's when, you know, it's quite protected. So this case comes apart in 3 different pieces, like so. First off, you get your iPhone. This is an iPhone 4, and you line it all up like so. Then you get the back plate and slide it up in there. And then you get this bottom piece, and instead of like slotting it in, this goes on the top of each of these little indents here. So it goes, let me make sure I got it the right way round. It goes on like that, come on, and then the same on this side. So I didn't understand how to put it on first time, but once you know you've done it once, you can do it 1,000 times and it gets a lot easier with most cases, in my opinion. So let me go back to this outer rim here. This is my only gripe with the case. It's made of plastic. So is that bad? Well, it could be, depending on what situation it is you put your phone in. It'll provide, you know, some basic protection. This back plate here will provide ultimate protection because it's a thick bit of aluminium. But let me just take this off again, and I'll show you this plastic rim. It is seriously flimsy, and you can see that right there. I could easily snap this, really easily. So my initial impressions is, if I drop this, or if my iPhone suffers a big fall, this will easily crack and shatter. So this makes me think that this case is not for protection, but instead just a stylish number, if you will. But anyway, how much does this case cost? Well, you can get this case for about £20 in the UK. About £25 if you shop about on $25 I mean, if you shop about. But this is generally a really nice case. But the fact that it comes with these extra perks, I think this is a solid buy. So if you're getting a new iPhone for Christmas, or you just, want to make your iPhone look a little bit nicer, I would highly recommend this case. But you need to make sure, you like this idea of the gold and the silver. Some people think it's tacky. It's all up to personal preference. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. Overall opinions, I think this is a fantastic case. It looks the part, but protection-wise, the back, definitely. The front with this screen protector, yes. But the sides, not so much. Guys, thank you for watching this guest review. This is me, Lewis Spearing. You can check me out in the links below. Thank you, and see you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you.